Hello everybody, it's Redbone once again. Today we are starting at our space station because we can, and we're gonna go back to the ground right now. And here we are in the spaceplane hangar, staring at what's above me. You haven't seen it yet. This is the toy we're gonna be playing around with today. It's a very ugly plane, if I may say so, and weird, and it doesn't even fly that well. But that's all with the reason. I started putting RCS thrusters on a plane to see if it can take off just using RCS, and it can't do it on Kerbal, but I just realized this makes a great moon plane. Flying around on the moon, there's no other way of landing on the moon because there's no air. You have to have a VTOL, and this one uses RCS for that, so we'll see if this and these back here are enough to do just that. But first we have to get it there, so let's put some orbital stage below it. And here it is. It might not look like much, but it took a lot longer to design than any other orbital stage I've done up to now, just because it's a plane and it's unbalanced. But I think at this stage it is possible to get it into orbit. Last time I tried, I almost made orbit. I tried many times while building this, but last time I was just about to make orbit, but this last engine here on the actual plane is very weak, and it can't really keep up with how quick you start falling after you pass your apoapsis. Luckily I realized how loud game sounds were before I launched this. If I launched this you wouldn't hear anything I say. And luckily I remembered this time that I need to place the space station at the at the correct spot. Right about here. Would be perfect? No, a bit further, just in case. It's better if it's before us than behind, because if it's behind we have to do an entire circle and catch up with it. Alright, so let's zoom in and throttle up, SAS, and launch. At this point, the solid rocket boosters are so strong that we don't even need our main engines. Gears, get lost. That's so slow. Alright. And they're about to run out. Enrich Kerman. Oh, that's right. They're on our engine. We were too fast anyway. We shouldn't be going that fast at this point. That's pretty decent acceleration. And it's gonna last for a while, because these engines have full fuel at this point. Apparently I forgot about struts between these things, look how wobbly they are. Anyhow, this is about the end of this fuel. The stages up to now have been pretty straightforward, but now is when they start to be very weird, and they'll seem unbalanced even though they actually aren't. See these? 4 engines in such a weird configuration. It might seem unbalanced, but it's not. It's perfectly balanced and it's going straight. No, we're leaning because I've done something wrong with my keys here. That's better. So we're not leaning, but we are going to be unbalanced when this fuel runs out. At that moment, we'll have to stage immediately to turn this engine on, so we don't tip over on our back. Alright, we're about to do that, throttle down so we can do it accurately, and remember, better do it too early than too late. 1, 0, whoa. That was very slightly too early, but that's acceptable. Now this one's going to run out, and we're going to have to do the same thing. Whoa. And that one has a bit of fuel left in. It's going to run out right now. And that is about enough. Debris. You know what, I'm worried here. Let's start burning already to get ourselves into orbit, or to make it easier later. And whoa, I'm leaning so much. And let's also raise our apoapsis a bit, because the next engine, that music might be very loud. Let me check the footage to see if the music is very loud. Nah, it's just fine, let's continue. Where were we? Burning here, because the next engine is so weak. What's this at? Oh, and I think we ran out. Yeah. No, look how slow that thing is going away. That's how fast we are changing our speed. We're not getting into orbit, are we? Is this getting... Yeah, it's getting closer. It's like we're not changing anything. Let's see how much is left. 2 minutes of burning, and we only have, what, 21 seconds up to the apoapsis. I hate to use RCS for this, but we're gonna have to do it, guys. That's going pretty quickly, actually. RCS is usually going a lot slower, but look how many thrusters we have. So what are we doing now? It seems like we are gonna get into orbit if we keep this up. And we did it! Amazing! Now turn a bit upwards, so our apoapsis doesn't skyrocket. But we need to get this above the atmosphere. Alright, that's enough. RCS off. How much did we waste? Oh, half of the fuel. I'm not sure if we have enough at the space station to refuel that. 20 kilometers, that's pretty close. That's plenty close, and we have to fix the ascending node anyway. Still, see how much that's off? That's quite a bit actually. So let's skip to there. Here we are. The marker is here as well. Hey, everything is here. And we're gonna start getting intersects about now. So there aren't too many things. Let's get rid of that. There it is. We don't really care about this one. Wait for this one to appear here. Yeah, that's good. Now to fix the nodes, burn straight downwards, of course. 0.7, 0.6, 0.5, 0.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, X. Perfect, now what's that at? It's jumping between 4 and 72, I choose 4. 72. Yeah, whatever, I know what it's gonna be in reality. It's gonna be 4, trust me. Since it's here, we can fix the ascending node a bit more, I guess. Very slightly burn. It's not a number. That's good. Now, our target is there. Our speed relative to the target is 200 in that direction. We have to turn the opposite direction so we'll be able to brake relative to it when we're close, and we're gonna stay close that way. Hey, it's already past us. The maneuver is not telling me the correct thing. Oh, how fast I'm relative to it? I'm not gonna be able to catch up. It's getting further and further away, so I'm going there relative to it. So if I wanna go directly towards it, I need to do something like that, I think. 23 meters per second. That's gonna take quite a while. Let's go. Oh, look, we can look at Kerbal this time, and it gives us no lag. Let's do something like that. 30 meters per second, and now... that's not very close. These fuel tanks have already run out. What about this? We're not gonna drop them yet. We're actually gonna refuel them there, so that's good that we have the station. Tiny tweaks to our direction and time warping has led me to get this close. Yay. Now all we need to do is brake. And I can't resist looking at it. Yeah, there it is. Oh no. Turn forward. There's no time to turn around. And guess what? This little feller has dual engines. And we have successfully arrived at our first destination, the space station. These engines are not the most efficient, so let's just delete all of our velocity and switch back to the back one, the back engine here. And now let's choose a docking port, say this one since it's right here. Set that one as target. And try to get closer, kind of. Also I have an action group for disabling most of these RCS thrusters. Right now, let me show you, we have this many, that's a lot. If I press 3, didn't quite work. Now we only have like 8 of them, which is better. Turn around, cause our docking port is right there. How much electric charge do we have? That's good. So turn around in kind of this direction. Turn like that. And let me see how much I know about the docking UI here. Now I'm gonna include this part in the video, but just because you might be interested, but I'm probably not gonna talk much. Bleh. In my face. No, wrong key. Perfect. Alright, I've refueled everything here, these fuel tanks, and the RCS fuel tanks, and those there RCS fuel tanks. I even put some RCS fuel in here, even though I think I know what it's for, like all the other RCS fuel, but it might be for something else, like for the crew that comes out, for the EVA packs. I'm not sure what that's for, but I've refueled it anyway. I used up this entire fuel tank and a bit here, and 2 entire RCS fuel tanks here. So now, on dock, and let's go. Not switching to the correct vessel. Alright, that's better. Let's see where the moon is. Let's set that as our target, and if we want to get it, we need to burn around here. But I think it's gonna take quite a while to get up to there, or perhaps up to there. If you wanna go anywhere, you better start burning low. And by that I mean at this height, just above atmosphere is best. So do something like that. A bit lower, we can go lower. Oh no, that's in atmosphere. In atmosphere you don't want to go that low. And when you're there, this is a lot more efficient, and we'll get nicely up to the moon. Can we move that? That does some weird things. Let's see, move it a bit further. And... wait, how is the moon there? Ah, we have to go the other direction. We have to go there. And... ta-da! And now it's right, because it's the after 2 maneuvers. That doesn't seem very promising. Let's do it slightly later. Yeah, whatever. Where's the first node? Here it is. We have to burn there, and we're upside down. Even though there's no up and down in space. No, 51 seconds of burning. In... like... right now we should start. Notice in the top right corner we spent a bit of fuel on this. We didn't really waste it, because I'm pretty sure that we're gonna save more because of it. Alright, that's low enough. Now let's skip to there. I'm not sure what this maneuver is gonna do. Should we just delete it? Let's delete this one as well, and let's make a new one. Just because I'm not good at double maneuvers. Like, I've never done them. I don't know how they how to work with them. No, that's not good. No, that's not good either. Man, we'll see. While we are burning here, we'll set that accurately. And we're actually burning in the same direction as we just have. So we don't even need to turn. Let's just skip to there. Time to start burning. And that's 4 minutes. And the node is in 2 minutes. That's like perfect. I'm worried that the periapsis is gonna go through the atmosphere. It's going down, but no, I don't think it's gonna get low enough that it's gonna do something like that. And we're just about there. I just remembered we have these fuel tanks that we can drop when we use them up. Yeah, we can drop these already. And that didn't do anything, I'm worried. Alright, because now we're accelerating. So slowly. And that's gonna stay in orbit as debris from now on. Now at this point, just delete the maneuver and do it by hand. Moon periapsis needs to get very low. Aha! Look at that. We're gonna do a spiral. Yeah, I guess that's good too. If we're just barely crashing into the moon, well, we're going to land anyway, so... no, maybe not. Let's go slightly back. No, that's too much. It's so unfortunate that if you want to switch engines, you need to go out of the map view. Close enough. Sunrise. Let's watch it out of the cabin. Just fixing the descending node. So this is even more perfect. It's floating. We're floating as well. Why are all the stars squares? I don't remember them being like this. Perhaps we just went through a portal to a parallel universe called Minecraft. We are up here now in the slow part of our orbit. We're expecting Moon to catch up with us, and then we'll be able to land on it. Ooh, this is actually not a bad screenshot. Let me make it a little better. No, perfect. And we are in the sphere of influence. Unfortunately, we're going on the shadow side, on the night side of the moon, so we don't want that. We want to do something like this, get into a nice orbit, and then land like here. Time to drop the next fuel tanks. Whoa, launch them. And don't press... What was that sound? That was scary. I have chosen this crater as my destination. I'm slightly overshooting it, not because the moon is spinning, but because when I'm here I'm gonna slow myself down and slow myself down even more, and that's gonna bring this more to the left. Might not be clear, but this is the crater we're landing in. It's pretty huge and not very visible. Like, here's the edge, you can barely see it. The difference in the color is so small. I will try to land between these three craters, kind of. Let's do something like that. What? What's blinking here? The shadows. Yeah, our RCS is still off most of the... Ah, now they're all on. Better have that on all the time. No? Whoa. Look upwards to avoid lag, of course. Why else? Where's the surface? I don't really see how close it is. Let's turn on the lights, that will help. I said turn on the lights, how they are on. Oh, the surface is right here. Ah, crap. I think I have a quick save not a while ago. I think while I was approaching. This is the quick save. Yeah, it's here. Lucky me that I've made it. It's very hard on the moon telling where the surface is. Like, you can't really see it. It's hard to explain. So here we are again, landing in the same mega crater. Hopefully it's not gonna be a catastrophic failure again. It seems like we are slowing down fast enough that we're not gonna crash again. We'll see how this turns out. Yeah, we are pretty slow. You know, let's turn on the lights. Is the surface anywhere nearby? No, also, I think there's something in here. Radar altitude, where is it? Ah, here it is. It's telling us that... yeah, it's just started measuring. It doesn't go very high, but when it comes to 0, that's exactly the ground, not the sea level. Like here, even though Moon doesn't have a sea level technically. I'm worried about this. The ground seems a lot closer than that's telling me. Yeah, it's right here. I think I'm gonna be kinda silent for the rest of this landing. Oh, gears, that's right. Is the RCS doing anything? That was the... What did I do with my gears? Did I take them in or something? Did I... Ah! Landing a plane on the moon, attempt number 3. What's with my RCS? It doesn't seem to be activating the side thrusters. I'm pressing my action group, but it doesn't work. I'm gonna have to do this by hand or something. Oh, it is enabled. Why is it not? Ah, my caps lock was on. Let's get the gears. Oh, what's with the gears? Hey, look at this craft. We could use this. It even has a bunch of RCS, we could get it into orbit, but... Oh, this is gonna be so cool! Let's turn around, because the hill's going that way. See what I'm trying to do here? I think you do. Age. Haha! I have an even better idea. Whoa! No, my wing. My something broke. Oh, one of the RCS fuel tanks. Let's do this from the cockpit. How about that? We aren't even getting lag. Oh no, we're gonna... Fuck. This wheel is so bouncy. Let's do it from this wheel, right there. Can we lift ourselves? Is this strong enough? No, so we can't make orbit with it. But... Hmm? I'm doing this. Yes. It's working. Let's get some speed. 13 meters per second. 16, 17, 20 meters per second. Oh, yeah. About to tip over. 35 meters per second. There's a jump here. Whoa. Can we get into orbit? No, I don't think so. Well, not the wing. That was fun. Now, let's legitimately land. Landing a plane on the moon, attempt number I don't even know anymore. Is this enough to slow me down? Yes, it is! See, my speed is decreasing. So it is possible to land this on the moon like a VTOL. I need to keep holding this key, probably, for me to slow down enough by the time I get to the surface. Yeah, now we're just waiting. And I don't even see what direction I'm moving relative to the surface. Because all my markers are covered up by the surface and the HDG. I don't even use that ever. Seems quite fast to me. Seems plenty fast. But it's better than everything up to now. We can't really do anything at this point. We're either gonna crash or land. Landing a spaceplane on the moon, attempt number I don't even know anymore, +1. We are going pretty much straight down. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. That's plenty accurate. Now let's stop almost completely. Now throttle down, like turn off the engines, and up arrow key is the key here. Arrow key is the key. Turn on the lights. And let's see what the radar altitude is. I have to keep a finger on this now. We're pretty high up still. What's the radar altitude again? Have to switch what hand I have on my arrow key. 500, so that's gonna take quite a while. Like parachute landing. No, not M, but you know, my hands can stretch across the entire keyboard. How much RCS do we have left? That's decent. And we're even slowing down. Even though everything is covered by this surface and HDG, I can still see where I'm moving by looking at my shadow. So I'm moving straight forward now. That means I wanna turn on these. I'm still moving forward. Now I'm moving back, I don't want that. 2 meters per second, I don't want to be that slow. Alright, now my shadow is gone. And I have no idea where I'm moving anymore. Why will the shadow disappear just like that? What's the radar altitude I need to see? Seems like 200 from here. I'm not moving at all. I have to keep looking at the surface marker, or whatever it is, the speed here relative to the surface. Otherwise, I might just stop and start going up, because these are strong enough to lift me upwards, it seems. We're wasting so much RCS fuel with this landing. But we're almost there. We've just about landed. Shadow is not moving, that's good. Means we're going straight down. And... RCS off, SS off, brakes on, lights off. Yes! So we are finally here, a plane on the surface of the moon, which has nothing to do here. Let's get a crew report. East far side crater. I guess it is an east far side crater. And even though it's just a crew report, it's worth quite a bit. Keep that, or actually, we can just transmit it. Why not? We have solar panels, so it's gonna fill back up the electric charge that we use up. Here's our antenna, I use this small one. Evacuate. Get a EVA report. Obviously this is space just above the moon's east far side crater, even though he is like a couple meters above the surface, he's still in space just above the surface. Where is it? It's in here, right? Review stored data and transmit it. Now, let's see what this tells us. Hoo. It's worth 100. Intermixed. That's what I always say. Why did I always say something like that? It's never gonna get clean again. That's not very funny. Well, it was fun, but it's not funny anymore. It used to be less dense here. Well, that's something new. Is there anything else? There is. There's the thermometer. Ooh. It's only worth half that if we transmit it? Why? Why? We just sent the temperature. It should be 100%. Alright. Is it inoperable? It's not inoperable after transmission, apparently. It's 0. Temperature is 0 or something. Log the temperature again. And... Now that's what I like about the game. Apparently they've changed this recently. You can't get any more science if you transmit it again. Because then it would be pointless. You just transmit it several times and it's the same as if it was 100% after one transmission. But this way, you have to bring this data back to get the rest of the science. The rest of 16. The remaining 16. And that's what I like, and I'm gonna do it as well. Now what? We can evacuate again. I like calling that evacuate even though it actually isn't. Whoa, walking on air or on vacuum. Another EVA report from the surface. Plight. Oh, that's quite a lot of words that I don't understand. I'm not amazing in English. We're gonna plant the flag, of course. I hope it's the correct one. I hope it's not the default. I hope it's the Redstone Science or Redstone stuff logo. Ah, it's default. Cancel and take down. Come on, take down. I don't want the flag. We can also make a surface sample. Oh, I see what they did there. They're making fun of everyone who doesn't know what's the difference between then and then. Or maybe they don't know themselves. Who knows? Whoa! What was that? Energy generated out of nothing. To launch whoever this is, Angry Kerman, into air. I'm not gonna be able to get back in, am I? That was a nice landing. Alright, turn off your pack, walk up to it and grab. That's right. And is there anything to transmit? Store data? This one we can transmit. It's worth 100%. This one don't transmit, rather keep it. Alright, now let's make a quick saving, and let's see how good this plane is at driving across the moon. Obviously we're gonna have to turn brakes off. That wasn't a very good start. Driving a plane on the moon, attempt number 2. Brakes off. And we're going. Where are we going in the first place? Ooh, there's a crater. I bet you I'd be able to fly across it. Full throttle, RCS as well. And... to be continued.